Hello and welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Distant Worlds 2, the United Federation of Planets, where we continue to struggle to do research because pirates are mean. But I noticed something. I hadn't realized that we actually do know where the villainous hideout is now. We've discovered the home star. Like, our exploration ships have managed to identify the spaceport for the Daguba Outlaws, and even though in a previous episode I mentioned that ambassadors can't gain skill if you don't have another empire to interact with, turns out if you send them to be a diplomat on a pirate base and then you conduct espionage against that pirate base, they'll learn how to do espionage, and then they make all your spies better. So that's a thing. So we're sending our ambassador off to this villainous hideout, and for some reason they're not going to stick him in an airlock and let him get good at espionage. It'll be great. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and probably attempt to queue up some more actual ships. The problem is we have a lot of retrofitting to do, and I've got all of these ships to take apart. So many ships to take apart. Like, you wouldn't believe. Make sure that the spaceport is at the front of this thing's queue. It's insane how long it takes to dismantle ships. A mining station under attack. We found some Yapara leaf. And I need enough cash. This is one of those few circumstances that I mentioned where I would actually put reserve to 100%. I have construction ships. There's one here right now. Build MS4 at whatever. I need to build this research base, but I don't have enough money to build it. And I really, really need to get it restarted. So take manual control. We're going to put it to 100% reserved, get as much cash coming in as we can so that I can get this research base started right away. Costing way too much having it not run. You discovered some extra resources. Gain some information on exploration scanners. Got two working on the same thing, but I think that's reasonable, considering that they're not knocking it out in one go. They're not good spies. Usually, if you were tasked with a mission to, like, learn how planetary exploration scanners work, and you turned in 34% of the work, do you think your teacher would give you a good grade? Because I don't. I feel like this ship is not actually being, like, dismantled. It's been being dismantled forever. Alright, all of our ships got repaired so they can at least regroup. So they got very tight, we got engagement range nearby. Let's put them back to the same location now. Just our ships, 9 escorts. Do we have any other escorts that snuck out? Are these all pirate ships? They all look like pirate ships. Look at that, seven captured pirate ships. All attempting to retire. You have no mission, but you're considered to be under construction. What does that mean? You know what? I think that this one might be bugged. Like, it's not actually being retired. It might be being repaired while being dismantled or something weird. I'm just gonna blow this one up. We might miss out on some tech, but I'd rather miss out on tech than have a bugged out spaceport for a long time. All right, where's my construction ship that's not doing anything? You, go build a research station here. Please, so that I can get my scientists back on that damn thing. Man, it's embarrassing how little science we have at the moment. Like really embarrassing. All because of one research lab being destroyed, and there's no other places to build research stations. It's crazy. Normally by now we would have found plenty. The game would like us, if possible, to have another exploration ship or two. I'm okay with queuing up a couple extra, but I want to try to keep this economy moving. Are we still paying pirates? No. Ambassador Garen Dobachi. Has he arrived? Waiting at villainous hideout. Alright, as we do espionage here, he should get better, unless they've patched it. Every time one of our spies successfully steals research, I believe it has a chance to cause our ambassador. Yep. Our ambassador just gained 4% bonus to espionage. And what's really weird about this is that any espionage value he has, he applies to the local location. So that means all of our spies just got 4% more espionage on top of their espionage. So they all just got a lot better. Stolen 0G combat, 50% increased boarding assault strength. That is very valuable, and also boarding assault defense. Less valuable, but still good. All right, you can go here and steal starfighters. We want fighters. Humans have, all races in this game have like research that's unique to their faction. Humans are good at missiles, missile-based point defense, and starfighters, if I recall correctly. So that's something we're going to want to work toward. In fact, I think it's possible that our frigates... No, our frigates do not have a hangar. That's the Teekans and the Akdarians who have hangars. Agent has evaded detection while doing a thing. All right, we want to start working on basic colonization if we can get it. That's 64% of that last time. Our ambassador is up to 6% espionage now. I feel like it's really, really easily abused. Tech breakthrough from scrapping the frigate's early torpedo weapons. We're getting science from like so many different locations right now. It's exactly how I like it. Although it'd be a lot better if we were actually generating research ourselves. What are we doing on that? These guys, the ones that live inside our solar system. 11 opinion from free trade. Might save up 25 grand to get that free trade agreement in. They don't have any known resources, but you have to get all the way up to free trade if you want to be able to colonize them. And I just sent a spy off to work on colonization tech. All right, advanced survey module, cool. Let's get that plopped onto the exploration ship. Okay, deep space damage control will be great to get. Basic countermeasures. All right, so that is something I do want to put onto our escorts. I'd rather have targeting, but we'll take countermeasures. It's the same size 10, and 10% countermeasures works against the enemy's accuracy. So this is essentially like plus 10% miss chance on the enemy, which is very impactful if you can approach, you know, the number required to make them have 0% chance to hit. And these are already fairly evasive ships with, they had 20% countermeasures, now they'll have 30. So that's great. Let's get that added on there. We could put it onto some of our bases. It's not unreasonable. You do countermeasures. It's going to take some extra space, but... Man, this spaceport's getting difficult to fit everything that I want onto it. Need to get better spaceport tech. These things take a lot of space. No weapons, and it's already, like, oversized. Yeah, let's not worry about that for now. The research station is very important to defend, though, so if it can fit it, I do want it. If you're wondering why I don't include more countermeasures, even though you can do it, it does not actually increase your countermeasures. 10%, still 10%, still 10%, down to 0%. Only the first one does anything, so... The second one would basically just be redundancy, so if the first one takes a hit, it's still going to have the bonus, and I don't think that's worth it. Don't have enough space here. We do if we pull a weapon, though. Or actually, if I pull a shield. Pulling a shield for countermeasures, Actually, pull a small mining engine instead. Alright. We'll try to knock out some of this kind of crappy tech. We've got... I do need enhanced civilian ships. At some point. Here's what we need. The small spaceport tech upgrade would help a lot here. Also, it increases the speed of our construction yards, which would help with this assembly. We should probably do this first and actually crash course it if we can afford to. It's going to take 255 days. What are the spies working on right now? Starfighters, deep space, and colonization. We found a new source of Kazlon. Got an extra mining base around our capital now, so if I recall correctly, we actually have some ion field projectors and a plasma blaster. These are S9s. They're already queued to retrofit, but there is a 1,000 second queue at the Earth spaceport. So we got that going for us, which is nice. I'm probably being a bit gung-ho with the whole disassemble all these ships situation, but I like tech. What can I say? Now it's going to be so valuable when we get this thing done, and I can actually get the scientists back over here and get all that research bonus back. I find it strange, actually, that scientists don't provide any of their bonuses if they're not on a research base. Like, it kind of makes sense, but like, isn't there a research lab in our spaceport? You know, couldn't they like go to the spaceport and work out of that research lab? All right, these ships are currently all trying to retrofit. Could you not blow up my stuff? Stupid filthy destroyer. You're gonna blow up my stuff? Okay, fine. And of course, now he left. Right after I just told them to all stop doing that. Sweet. All right, Construction Yard V2 is a version upgrade. Excellent. We do need to design a new spaceport. Let's get that done because we were definitely struggling for space on the small spaceport. So add new, slightly bigger small spaceport. And we'll do it manually because I don't trust the AI. We need a research lab, first things first. We need a construction yard twice, a docking bay twice. We want countermeasures. And on one of the large bays, we want proximity sensors if we can fit it, because I'm going to put long-range sensors there eventually. 2 deflection shield generators, 2 armor to start. Don't need weapons to start. 2 energy collectors. Probably at least 2 fission reactors. A fuel cell. You need at least 1 cargo bay. We need basic medical, basic recreation. We need the command center. We need more crew. Okay. Consider adding a commerce center. I don't think we have that tech yet, but it's gonna go near these other ones. So we have actual space, and we can put some real weapons on this thing now, in addition to gaining a docking bay. So for now, I'll do an ion field projector. Actually, the ships are doing that just fine. Missiles make the most sense on this thing if we can fit extra weapons. It's just so hard to fit stuff. All right, that's fine for now. This is going to be a Spaceport dash S2-1, small 2, because there's 2 different sizes of small spaceport. We can keep the old one, but I do think that we just want to go with this slightly larger version of it. So actually, I could call it just the S-10. And, yeah. I feel like you shouldn't have to pay the maintenance costs for ships that are being deconstructed, and I think that the time that it takes to deconstruct them is just way too high. I mean, it's already been years, and I'm like just unable to do much while I'm trying to disassemble all these ships. Granted, it's my own greed, you know, like I didn't have to capture them all. I could have changed the Empire policy to auto-scrap some at some point, and then we could have actually gained money instead of having to pay for the maintenance on these ships for all this time. But, you know, why would you want to do that? Yay, research? Back up to 64? Can we pay for more research, please? Yep, so just all of the money goes towards research now. I'm fine with this. Research is everything. 92 output. We can get some cash out of the civilian economy if we build them medium mining ships, and if they have access to small passenger ships, they'll add some more to their fleet, and that gives us cash. We do need to get like energy torpedoes. I need more weapons. In fact, energy torpedoes would be great. The small Epsilon torpedo on our escorts would be pretty reasonable. Okay, I'm gonna look around, see what I think is gonna make the most overall impact on our current economy and what we need, and we will go from there. As always, thank you for watching. I'll look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode, and I'll see you soon.